Back here, second period action, fresh ice. And Prairie dumps that one in. Thornburg looked a little hesitant there for some reason. Brandt didn't get that out clean. Got up in the corner, dumps it back for Jost. They were a little too close for that hard pass. Jost trying to center it across. Klein forced to throw it back to Thornburg. Brandt and Jost both on the puck. Shot. Skopehammer steers aside. Klein along the wall, bouncing out, looking for Jost. Magnuson actually flips it in. Jost just gets back on side. Nice play. Magnuson center, but Jost hadn't quite gotten there yet. Brandt pushing it forward, knocking the die down. I think that's 3 for Josh so far. Shot, tipped by Thornburg. Sending out, rolling puck. Magnuson settles it down. Magnuson, good sidestep there. Magnuson carrying it in. Shot, tipped into the safety netting. Nate Klein can't decide where he's going to be. 14:02 remaining. Face-off going to come to the left of the goaltender. Cody on the draw. Hauk and Deutsch out with them. Christensen and Vodovnik on D. Cody dumping it in. Hauk sending it a little farther along. Cody fanned on it. Eden Prairie strips it. They got a head man behind Christensen. He lost control of it. Skopehammer! Oh, causing heartbreak everywhere. Didn't play that clean. Just managed to get a touch on it to keep it from going in the net. And the Eagles break it out. Oh. His mother may have killed him if that went in. Behind the net. Harassed by Deutsch. Eden Prairie wraps it back around. Nobody's on the far wall there. Eden Prairie finally gets there. Cody swinging around shot. Looking up by a defender. Hauk gets bumped off. Puck comes loose. Christensen dumps it in from outside the zone. Delayed offsides. Technically still offsides. Brandt picking it up. Eden Prairie going to get the change. Brandt going long ice. Jost grabs it at the blue. Klein scoops it up. Fan on his pass attempt. Vodovnik coming in, cleaning it up, pushing it deep. Good team play there. Brandt stepping up, kicking it off the wall. Eden Prairie strips it though. Eden Prairie coming back. Vodovnik and Magnuson back there. Good breakup there by Vodovnik. Day after Valentine's, that's when you want to see a good breakup. I like how I got that topical and everything. Shot tipped high and over. Jost picking it up on the corner. Jost spinning off the puck, pushing it to the corner. Jost pushes it out to the point. Eden Prairie shot. Vodovnik may have redirected that, I'm not sure, but it went to the corner either way. Eden Prairie catches this. Vodovnik catches the return catch. Puck loose on the ground. Tip. Jost trying to go to Magnuson, didn't lead him enough. Klein gets it in off the linesman. Magnuson having to drive it in all the way around. Jost from the wall, centering. Magnuson tip. Goaltender, good reaction. Quick shot on net, backhand by Magnuson. The goaltender decides he needs to come out and cover that. With 11:45 remaining. All right, apparently that wasn't unmuted, so Christensen getting outraced. Shot scored, Skopehammer, and that wasn't on camera. Bad camera work. Bad defense work. Fantastic goaltending. Kind of a bad shift all around there. When you're wearing the JFK colors. All right, 2-2 tie, 11:36 remaining. Butala carrying it in. Butala with Kevney. That shot, either a shot or a centering pass, whichever way, went all the way to the corner. Brandt tips it back. Butala gathers it out of the air, throws it in. Hard hit, penalty coming. Butala not moving very quickly. Now he's up. Skopehammer out of the net. Boarding is the call. Should be. Let's see what they give him. Just 2 and 10. Let's see what they call. Eagles going to go on a power play for sure. Yep, 2 and 10. Eagles going to go. They're checking on the player. I can't believe we don't have a medic that's already over there. There's somebody making their way there slowly. But Butala got up and out on his own, so he's all right. If you're just joining, Eagles on the power play. 11-13 remaining in the second. Scores 2-2. Eagles were up 2-0 early in the first, about midway through the first. Eden Prairie got one near the end of the first and then one here in the second. Face-off coming to the goaltender's right. Jost out to Doshin. Doshin shot. Glove down low by the goaltender. Out to the wall. Dovnik pushes it back in for Klein. Out to the high point. Shot. Skopan, or Doshin, I'm sorry. First shot blocked by one player, second one by another one. Eden Prairie doing a good job blocking up those shooting lanes. Jost tied up along the wall. Jost out to the point. Doshin going across to Vodovnik. Vodovnik shot towards the net, tipped by Magnuson. Loose puck, rebound, still loose. Now gathered in by the goaltender. 1:18 remaining in the penalty. 10:30 in the period. Eden Prairie going to switch out all four. Eagles going to switch just the forwards, it looks like. .118 on the penalty. Face-off one after the tie-up by Eden Prairie, but stripped quickly, and then Hauk tips it back in. Pushed back. Tipped off of Hauk, going down, no icing. It went off of Hauk. Cross ice, Doshin picks it up. Doshin carries center line. Doshin going cross ice. Hauk not ready for the pass, had a stick up in the air. Eden Prairie throwing it back out. Vodovnik had pinched, so nobody on the point. Went all the way down to Skopan. Skopi. How is that icing? I'm not sure how that was icing. Oh, that's right. Thinking JV. Thinking JV. My apologies. Settle down at home. Kevney on the draw, out to the wall. JV can clear ice. Bantams cannot. Kevney along the wall. Kevney dancing out of the corner. Getting it to Manning. Manning back to Kevney. Kevney setting it up, out to Brandt. Brandt, quick shot. Rebound popped up into the corner. Brandt going to step up on this one. Brandt having to go backhand to forehand. Goaltender directed that to the corner. Christensen pops it back in. Out of the zone. Brandt, though, back to cover his partner. Picks his puck up, going across. Pass to Kevney, intercepted. Kevney fighting for it. Butala back on the ice. He's fighting for it now. Brandt knocks that one down. 1 second remaining. Full strength. Brandt carries the zone. Shot broken up by a defender. Brandt shoves him off. Brandt. Nice drop for Jost. Jost fires a little high. Rebound wrapped all the way around. Brandt tried to hold it, but it's outside the zone. Christensen bangs it back in. Klein tipped it. Now with pressure, Eden Prairie sends it out, hits the lineman. Klein pushes it forward. Eden Prairie sends it back. A lot of action right here in front of me. Can't see much though with the stupid wall in the way. Eden Prairie coming out with this. Brandt back on defense. Brandt takes him out. Brandt, I think we're at 5 now. Jost carrying this one. Jost leaves it for Klein. Klein shot. Goalie saw it all the way. Glove. 8:29 remaining in the period. 8:29. Marie Cal, thank you earlier for letting Becky know that we were still on mute. I thought I had cleared that when I started the high def feed, but the high def recording, but apparently not. Hope things are well up in Hackensack. Jost shot on net after a tied up face-off that he eventually gathered in. Jost and Magnuson in the corner. Jost tying up. This one comes out. Klein banks it off the wall. Klein to himself. Wrapping around to Jost from X. Centered. Nobody over there. Thornburg throws it in. Klein couldn't play it well off the wall. And Eden Prairie gets it out to Thornburg. Thornburg under pressure, loses the wheel again. He takes a man down, penalty coming. Skopehammer gets a cover. Tripping, I believe, is going to be the call. Yep, tripping is the call. Thornburg going to the box at 7:56 remaining in the second. Thornburg for 2 at 7:56. Faceoff coming to Skopehammer's right. Looks like Klein and Jost, Brandt and Vodovnik. Although a lot of these guys are due for a shift change. Second period. I'm not a professional, but I'd attempted to get fresh legs out. Stripped off is Vodovnik from behind the net. Out to the point, Eden Prairie. Out to the wall. Shot on tip. Loose in front of Skopehammer. Covered. Skopie diving back. Getting that cover. 7:40 remaining. 1:44 in the period. You can sit up there if you want, Nicole. You can probably see better. One out to the point. It's under the corner. Eden Prairie. Eden Prairie from the point. Cross ice. Tip from the low circle. Brandt sending it around. That's not going to go much anywhere. It started rolling along the dasher. Shot tipped out front by Jost into the corner. Eden Prairie from the shot. Wrapped around behind. Eden Prairie from the goal line. That broken up. And then Vodovnik using his body to get that shot turned away. Joe steps out, breaks that up from the wall. Vodovnik, I'm sorry, Skopehammer with the save, but the puck is loose. Joe's going over to pick it up. Out to the sidewall, shot. I believe Skopehammer got that one. It deflected for sure. And the Eagles partially clear, but not fully. 41 seconds remaining. Brandt with a hard hit. Puck's loose in front. Eden Prairie thinks they scored. Goal. The referee saying no, Linesman coming in to discuss it, but the ref immediate signal. And the second linesman over on the side is saying no goal. No goal is the call. Eden Prairie fans disagree. Eagles fans very relieved with 34 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. 6:30 remaining in the period. And you can see that the Eagles were tired at the end. That's why it's usually a good idea, especially in that second period. If you got any kind of tiredness, you change people out. The Eagles now have changed out. The defenders, we got Doshin, Christensen, Kevney, and Magnuson on the draw. 34 seconds. Face-off won by Eden Prairie. Eden Prairie throws it in along the wall. Sent back around. Nobody really hustling to get this. Eden Prairie eventually will, unless the puck stops. Puck stop along the sidewall. Out point, sidewall. Walking in shot, wide of net. Wrapping around. Magnuson kicking, fighting, screaming, getting it out. Magnuson getting slashed along the way. A little stick slash, those centered. Only when there's Eden Prairie, they're going to come back. 3-on-3, they send it forward. Full strength, Eagles now full strength. Skopehammer gets a cover off a bounce off the back wall. And the Eagles barely escape that penalty. A tripping call to Thornburg. 5:49 remaining in the period. A couple players swapping out. Doshin, Christensen saying on D. Cody, Deutsch, and Hauk out there as your forward tandem. Not tandem, what would a triple be? Nah, somebody tell me. Doshin reversing. Cody reversing. Christensen with the puck out of the corner. Not handling it clean. He gets taken down. Puck comes loose though. Doshin to Deutsch or Cody, I don't know which one. Deutsch it was. Hauk now with the puck. Hauk carries it. Cody doing a good job staying onside. Tipped. Hauk sent it in. tipped off the wall. Brandt out there. Brandt slams it back. That hit enough players that can't be icing. They hit about 5 players, I think, on the way in. Popped up behind the net. That's going to go on the netting. And somehow Hauk fell down. I didn't really see him get pushed. He fell down into the net, and the net gets dislodged. Whistle probably would have come for the puck being on the back of the netting anyway. 4:57 remaining in the second period. Jost on the draw, Klein out there with them, and Magnuson. Vodovnik and Brandt on defense. Puck is loose on the dot. Jost out to Vodovnik. Vodovnik backhand to forehand shot. Puck's loose in front. Nobody knew where it was. Somebody found it. Eden Prairie kicked it up to the side. Eden Prairie coming down with it. Brandt, a little bump as he comes in. Vodovnik back to retrieve it. Played that particularly well. Eden Prairie able to recover. Centering. Puck turned back around, out to the point now. Eden Prairie D to D. Shot tipped by Magnuson out at the point. Puck tied up behind. Scope hammer down low. Might have got something on that one. Might have been the side of the net. Magnuson going cross ice. Vodovnik picking it up. Vodovnik through Jost. Tipping it, dumping it in. 4:10 remaining in the period. Jost battling behind the net. Still 2-2 tie here. Puck loose. Brandt going to step up. Brandt pushes it back in. Eden Prairie pushing it in. Brandt tying up. Behind him, Jost pushing it forward. Brandt tying up 2 guys, just trying to push them through a wall. Puck's loose. Puck is out. Eden Prairie coming with it. Broken, deflected shot there by Magnuson. Nice job on the block. Allowing Klein to carry it forward. Klein carries the line shot. Tipped up in the safety netting. Good job by the goaltender. He was screened by his own man, playing pressure on Magnuson. The puck was down and low to his left, but he was able to tip it up into the safety netting with 3:36 remaining in the period. 3:36. Kevney, Hauk, Manning out there. To the sidewall. Hauk pushes it forward. Nice job, Roman Hauk. Kevney, good shot on net. Like to see that. Keep shooting it on net, boys. Christensen along the sidewall. Tip back in by Manning. Hauk with the puck. Hauk pushing it out of the corner. Loose puck. A lot of feet action. Eden Prairie finally coming out with it. Christensen turned it back briefly. Manning, over to Doshin. Doshin carries a center. Long shot. Rebound. Juicy, but to the right. Nobody's there. Sent around. Christensen kicked it back in the center. Doshin stepped up. Delayed offside. Now they're on. Nice job there, Luke Doshin. They were on a big break. That was kind of an all-or-nothing save there by the defenseman. Captain earning his stripes here. Christensen hammering it in. Put out by Eden Prairie. Doshin sending it deep. A couple Eagles getting a change here. Magnuson with pressure. Jost coming in. Klein out as well. Brandt, Emmons behind him. Icing is waved. No, icing is still called. I thought icing was waved. It looked like it hit somebody out there. Not sure how it didn't hit somebody, but whatever. 2:30 remaining. Eagles hopefully can take advantage of this. Brandt and Thornburg on D. Jost, Klein, Magnuson on forward. Coffee in my hand. Magnuson centering, broken up. Magnuson recovers. I think that might have hit the ref on the way. Thornburg throws it in. Wrapping around Jost, trying to wrap around puck. Goaltender in good position. Puck comes to the corner. Magnuson, past Jost. Klein, it's bouncing, barely gets a push back to Jost. Puck is loose. Jost skating out, shot wide of net. Wrapping around Brandt, going to step up. Brandt carrying into the corner. Brandt centering, tipped by Jost. A little high. Klein. Jost gets taken down, no call. 1:50 remaining. Jost out to Brandt. Brandt back to Jost. Popped up, loose in center. Still loose. Sent out by Eden Prairie. It's behind Thornburg. Brandt, his partner, going to pick it up. Brandt off the wall, looking for Klein. Got a little past him. Icing his wave, though. Klein with pressure. Eden Prairie sending it long. They had a floater on a change. Eden Prairie carrying it in. Thornburg breaking it up. Brandt tipping it to the wall. Brandt got some free ice ahead of him. What's he going to do? He's going to watch the Eden Prairie player go down. He's going to take advantage. Then he tripped.
Brandt shot. Oh, Joshua, you got to finish that off. 1:08 remaining. Josh Brandt. Good looking play. That would have been a highlight reel for sure. Still look good. They'll probably still show part of that, but a little high on there. 55 seconds. Thornburg. Oh, sorry, kicking the camera. Thornburg sends it into the player bench, and we get a whistle with 51.3 seconds remaining in the second period. Face off loose. Eden Prairie picking it up out of the corner. Eden Prairie turned over. Houck tipping it off the wall. Probably didn't need to do that, but he did. He gets it deep now. I don't think that guy was going to pressure him. He probably would have been able to go in, but he did. Playing the safe route. Deutsch trying a little bump there, but that lets the puck come free. Vodovnik holds it initially, then Eden Prairie gets it out. Vodovnik trying to carry it in. It's knocked off initially. Centered. Tip. Out. No. Deutsch tipped that. Beautiful pass off the wall by Vodovnik. Deutsch crashing down the center. And the Eagles take a 3-2 lead with 18 seconds remaining. Deutsch, nice goal on that tip. Beautiful pass. Houck throwing that forward. Houck throwing it into the corner. Centered. Eden Prairie picking it up. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Broken up. Josh just enough of a bump to break the play up. Skopamer with the save at the other end, even though he didn't need to. But like a good goaltender, he did anyway. You always stop the puck, even if it's after the whistle, even if it's after the horn. It doesn't matter, you stop it. Lesson paid attention to by Luke Skopamer. That's Margaret's, I think.
This is Margaret's?
Let me see. No, Margaret's is the one in front. All right, 15 minutes remaining in the first playoff game. Wild card action. Wild card action. Eagles up 3-2 over Eden Prairie. Games have been tight with Eden Prairie. Both games we played in the regular season with them. Looks like I've got live chat got turned off, I think, when I lost a signal there. So it's back on. If you'd like to comment during the game, go ahead. All right, 15 minutes remaining. Winner go home. When you play Tonka, lose. Yeah. Let's not discuss that. Magnuson off the face-off draw, throws this one in. It's rolling along the back there. Good jump there by the referee. Out of the corner, loose puck. Vodovnik's shot, a little bit high, it looked like to me. Might have been wide. Don't have the greatest angle here. Jost gets across ice. Vodovnik can take another shot. Rebound loose. Out in the dot. 2 players go down. Vodovnik now getting pushed down. Eden Prairie getting it out. Icing is waved. Wrapped around Doshin. And a hot streaking Eden Prairie player. Eden Prairie gets run over. No call. I think the parents wanted one, but there shouldn't be one. Eden Prairie throws it in. Offsides is the call. Should give him a little more time on that one, but not today, not right now anyway. 14-11 remaining in the third period. Eagles up 3-2. Cody on the draw. Deutsch currently holding the winning goal. Out there with him. Who else is out there? Hauk, Brandt, and Christensen on D. Puck tied up on the far wall. Loose along the goal line. Shot. Sharp angle by Hauk, I believe it was. And the goaltender snags that one out of the air. 13:51 remaining. Look at this sharp-dressed man. I like it. Well, the kid's got his dress pants, his dress shoes, nice black overcoat. Prairie coughed that one up a little bit, shot towards the net. Eden Prairie goaltender stopped it. Now they're skating around. Stop. Popping it out. Brandt there with immediate pressure. They get it around him. Plethora of Eagles back there, though everybody else not named Josh was back there to cover him. Cody pops it out centered. Don't center the puck. Skopehammer steers it aside. Brandt, a little hit behind the play. No call, it looks like. Shot. Skopehammer didn't see it. Super clean. Flashed a leg pad just in time. Shot. Low angle. Christensen. Good block shot. Brandt gets bumped off the puck. Deutsch got it out. Deutsch trying to chase it down. Just didn't have the speed there. Eden Prairie dumping it in. 13 minutes remaining. Brandt trying to see how it's going to come off the boards. Not very well. Loose puck. Brandt eventually pokes it out. A little backhand action there. Brandt driving forward. Brandt, another knockdown. Probably his least needed knockdown, but still take it. Kevney back there. Nice job. Tenacious K. And I believe that was Manning out of the corner. A little hard to see with the glass being wonky. Kevney shot off the side of the goaltender / net. I'm not sure which one it hit. Scrum behind there. A couple players down. It's covered. Face-off will come to the left of the goal keep. Whistle coming with 12:21 remaining in the third period. 12:21 remaining. Jost, Magnuson, Klein, Brandt, and Thornburg. Your Kennedy Eagles. Nancy Jost, how you doing? Hey, one of your relatives says hello, but I forget who now. Brandt banks it off Eden Prairie player. Eden Prairie dumped it in. Off. Apparently, this guy can't listen. Assistant captain for Eden Prairie. So offsides is the call. Take it over to the right. He still seems confused. 12:04 remaining in the third period. Same line, no changes. Face-off one towards Thornburg. Thornburg backhands it to Brandt. Brandt cross ice. That was intercepted. It eventually gets out to Klein. Brandt and Klein got lucky on that. Eden Prairie, though, coming back with it now. Eden Prairie taking it to the corner. Brandt making him wish he hadn't. Brandt wrapping it back out. Nobody coming out to support that. Eden Prairie from the point, wide. Oh, looking to tip on the back door. Good play. Eden Prairie had somebody sitting on the back door. Luckily, Skopehammer broke that up. Thornburg was letting him have a little too much free space there. We'll have to tighten that up in the next game, Noah. And swapping out Vidovnik and Doshin on defense. Same forwards. Face-off one by Eden Prairie, out center slot. Skopehammer loves that one up high. And a little discussion up front, but that's it. Everybody held off nicely. 11:34 remaining. Face-off coming to Skopehammer's left. Magnuson on the draw, tied up. Got it out to Doshin. Doshin tried to clear it, went off to somebody, came right back to him. Doshin popped it up. Eden Prairie pops it out to the point. Eden Prairie cross. Shot wide of net. Rebound coming out. Klein overskated it. Maybe got it picked. I'm not sure. Hooking is the call. Klein thought he'd pulled it back in time, but not quick enough. So Klein going to the box for a hook at 11:16 in the third. 11:16. Eagles up 3-2. Cody on the draw. Hauk out there with him. Doshin and Vodovnik on defense. Cody, I think he lost that one, but it went to the wall. Everybody's tied up. Vodovnik pushes it out to the point, held nicely by the D. Thrown in, not as nicely by the D. Tied up along the wall. Eden Prairie coming out with it from the corner center, and intercepted by Hauk. Hauk getting hacked and slashed, but he gets it out. Hauk, 2-on-2, takes a shot, deflected, but it goes into the corner. Puck behind the net. Hauk backing off as he should. Cody, lone forecheck. Everybody's squaring back up. Eden Prairie coming in, harassed by Hauk. Kennedy parents wanted offsides, not coming. Brandt and Doshin on D. I don't think Brandt was out before. It's a switch with Vodovnik. Offside's going to be the call. 1:12 remaining on the penalty. Hauk and Doshin switching out now. Christensen on. Magnuson and Jost on. Brandt stepping up on the side here. He'll go throw back to defense as soon as the faceoff is won. Or try and drag it forward. This one's sent in deep by Eden Prairie, but not much chase behind it. Magnuson sends it back to the corner. Brandt there with it. He's got a little bit of time. Tries to drive through a player. Eventually, puck gets to Christensen. He flips it out. It's Weeble wobbling and on net. Magnuson trying to race down there. Magnuson almost getting a shot on goaltender. Had to play it. Backhand looking for Jost. Not able to connect. A little behind him. Eden Prairie on the rush. Christensen stepping up. Brandt stepping up. Josh with the jump check again. Brandt, hard hit in the corner, no call. Good no call. Christensen getting brushed off. Shot tipped out at the shot, a little bit wide. Eden Prairie from the corner. Behind the net, 20 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Out to the, we'll say the point is really sort of the wall. Scope hammer, low glove save. Brandt preventing any kind of rebound. Touch up there on the back door. Scope hammer well able to grab that, hold it. 9:29 remaining in the period, 14 seconds in the penalty kill. To Klein. We've got Kevney on the draw with Butala. Doshin and Vodovnik back out on D. 9:29 in the period, 14. Eagles up 3-2. Out to the point. Cross. Shot blocked by Doshin. Out of the corner. Scopehammer broke that up. Loose puck. Kevney. Play of the day for Kevney. Clearing that one from the front of the net, taking it to the side and going cross ice with it, getting it out of the defensive zone. That effectively kills the penalty. Manning getting it back to Vodovnik. Vodovnik from the corner, flipping it out. Eden Prairie touches it. Now it's rolling. Manning with pressure. Manning almost getting there. Eden Prairie turned around. Good puck protection by them. Sent forward. Turned around by Manning. Leaves it for Doshin. Doshin trying to go to Manning. Manning got held up. Eden Prairie, D to D, did not connect. Butala peels off, though, to get a change. That one gets underneath Kevney's stick. Vodovnik holds it. Vodovnik warding off somebody. Puck comes loose. Doshin, good slapper there out to Eden Prairie. They throw it wide of net. 8:27 remaining. That one for Manning, tipped by Manning enough. Don't give up. Go get it, boys. Cody in deep. Manning and Hauk as well with pressure. It's in his feet, can't find it. Cody comes out, stripped off. Christensen banked it off the wall. Hauk gets poked off. Eden Prairie sends it forward. Christensen and Brandt. Brandt gonna swing a stick and get it out. Let's break up the rush to Brandt. Pounds it off the player and the wall. Out, offsides. Hauk trying to get it down. Cody, nice job using his body, kicking it forward. Nice job, JD. Kicking it forward, getting a shot towards the net. It goes in the corner, but a nice job by JD. Christensen and somebody holding it. Deutsch backing him up. Nice job. Sent out. Brandt going to carry. Nope, I thought he was going to carry the center line, then dump it. Just tried to throw it through everybody, and Prairie gains it quickly. Brandt with pressure. Need you back on D, Josh. Need you back on D. Hustle, Josh. Josh thinks he's a forward. Need him back on D. That one's sent out of the corner, looking for Klein. Not going to get there. Icing is going to be the call. 7:13 remaining. 7:13 in the third period. Face-off coming to Skopehammer's right.
You got it, Vicky! Play your game, Kennedy. Let's go. Play smart.
Magnuson on the draw. Klein and Jost out there. Doshin and Thornburg on defense. Eden Prairie getting pushed out by Doshin. Jost cross ice looking for Magnuson. He finds him. Magnuson gains the line and loses the wheel. Eden Prairie takes over. Eden Prairie sending it all the way down. That'll be icing. I don't know why they did that. Thornburg even slowed up a little bit, and they still got icing out of it. I'm not sure why they would do that. Everybody should be fresh leg. Maybe they a little miscommunication there. 6:51 remaining in the third. Jost on the draw, tied up, kicked out. Eden Prairie had stepped in though, and they recover. Eden Prairie popping it up off the wall. Klein, good back coverage, picks it up, gets it to Thornburg. Thornburg going across for Doshin. Doshin carries the line, shot off a block there by Eden Prairie. Second defenseman picks it up and sends it out. Icing waved. Klein going to pick this one up. Klein coming out. Klein along the wall. Lost it. Delayed offsides is the call. So Eden Prairie must have touched it enough to get the delayed offsides. Brandt going to go pick this up. Brandt along the back wall, tying up. In the corner. Brandt coming out with the puck. Brandt got a little open ice in front of him. Going to gain the line, trying to throw it around, and Brandt going to go drive him toward the corner. Brandt behind the net. He gets rubbed out. Go to the far wall. He gives a how do you do. This one coming out. Christensen steps up. Eden Prairie pushes it back. 3 Eagles back, though. Good job covering D, boys. Skopehammer directs that. Penalty coming, though. A slash to Manning or Christensen. He thought he was pointing at Manning, but Christensen seems headed to the box. Christensen signals his displeasure, so it must have been him. So the Eagles going on another penalty kill. Timeout, Eden Prairie. 5:43 remaining in the game. Well, in the third period anyway. 5:43 in the third period. Oh! Becky picking up where Nikki left off. All right. Had to wet my whistle. So here's the situation. 5:43 remaining in the third period. Win or go home. Eagles up 3-2. 2-minute penalty just called, and a slashing call by Tate Christensen. The face-off is going to come in the Eagle defensive zone to the right of Skopehammer. Eden Prairie had called a timeout to figure out their play. That allowed the Eagles, though, to talk about theirs. In the background, you've got Thornburg, Kevney, Vadovnik, Justin Brandt, Mrs. Butala, and Todd Hauk watching the game. And somebody else who I can't quite see. Eden Prairie wins the faceoff. They come out to the far point. You're pointed on camera. To the far point, to the wall, out to the point. Shot up high. Scopie, I believe, knocked that one down with the blocker. Second shot from south of the goal line, towards the side of the net and the goal keep. Skopehammer recovers. 1:44 remaining. Magnuson on the draw. Jost and Klein out there with Doshin. Out to the point. Shot. Skopehammer sees it all the way. Glove. No rebound. But that only took 5 seconds off the clock. 1:39 remaining in the penalty. Let's try this one again. Face-off won by Eden Prairie. Out to the sidewall. Far point. Near point to the camera. Going for the other point. Missed. They're able to hold it, though. Dumped in. Klein picks it up. Klein with the puck. He's going to skate a little bit. Klein trying to go through some traffic. He gets it out of the zone. He gains the center line. Shot from the blue line. Goaltender. Gloves. Jost gives enough pressure to get a whistle. 5 minutes remaining in the period. 1:18 in the penalty. Eagles going to change all four. You've got Cody, Brandt, Hauk, and Bedovnik as your penalty kill team. Tie up. One to the side then eventually by Eden Prairie. Eden Prairie from behind their own net. Cross ice. Eden Prairie carrying the zone along the wall. They dump it in, wrapping around. Eagles staying out. Classic PK formation. Brandt going into the corner. A little bit of bump. Eden Prairie's got 3 on the wall. Not a great formation for them, but we'll take it. Eden Prairie from behind the net. Shot. Skopehammer saw it. He saved it. Penalty coming. I think Brandt's coming. Holding. Probably worth taking though. 44 seconds remaining. 44 seconds in the penalty to Christensen. Brandt now going in the box for a hold. Face-off coming to the right of Skopehammer. There's just 4:27 remaining in the third period, and the score is 3-2 in favor of the Eagles. Tied up. Jost gets it to Bedovnik. Bedovnik bounces off the wall. That was tipped coming out. Eden Prairie holds it along the blue. Shot. Skopehammer didn't see it clean enough. Camera's got out of sync. My apologies on that. Eden Prairie ties it up. 4:15 remaining in the third. Now because that happened while we were still on the first penalty kill, Brandt's still going to have to sit a minute 49. Tie score. Eagles shorthanded for another minute 49. 4:15 left on the game clock. Jost, regulation game clock. Tied up, kicked forward by Doshin, but Eden Prairie recovers. Eden Prairie carrying the zone. Klein along the wall. A couple players go down. Doshin doesn't have Eden Prairie didn't have a stick. Eden Prairie coming across the point. Shot, Skopehammer saw that one. Steers it to the corner. Jost with it, Jost carrying. Jost looking for a shorty. Dumps it in the corner. Gonna fight below the goal line. Jost tied up. He's got 4 defenders with him. He gets taken down, no call. In the skates of Bedovnik, he wasn't able to do much with it, and Eden Prairie comes out. Doshin over to break this one up. Doshin shot on Skopehammer, a little bit wide. Behind the net, the scrum. Puck comes out. 3 of them on the blue line, walking along the wall. 55 seconds remaining. Shot, tip, Skopehammer sees it, deflects it to the back wall. Whew. 45 seconds remaining. Out of the corner, Eden Prairie. Soft pass out to the point. Eden Prairie carrying to the dot. Shot, Skopehammer, first save, rebound. Loose, Eden Prairie able to pick it up. That one off of Klein. Klein with some speed, gonna carry the zone. He gets poked off. Eagles changing behind him though. Magnuson, Thornburg, and Christensen out now. Eden Prairie dumps it into the corner. 20 seconds on the Brandt penalty. Good hit there by Klein. Poked Christensen forward. Coming center, looking a little behind Magnuson, but he reaches back. Nice job, Parker. He carries the zone, wards off. Shot on net. Goaltender turns to the side, centering. Shot. Oh, goaltender just flailed the leg back in time. Christensen almost got a goal there. Both sides full strength. Brandt to the bench, and Hauk out. Christensen gets it tipped forward just as he gets hit on the player coming off the bench. Magnuson and Thornburg switching out. Behind the net, under pressure, trying to center was Cody. Eden Prairie coming out. Mom screaming, an exceedingly high pitch. 1:59 remaining. Third period. Offsides is the call. We'll start right in front of me. 1:59, tie score 3-3 in regulation. Both sides full strength. Cody Deutsch and Hauk